Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, At Home with Willowberry. Or if you're new, welcome. But where have you been? I'm so happy to see you here. My name is Valerie, and in today's video, I'm cleaning up this old double-wide fixer-upper. Tim surprises me with something I've been wanting for a long time, and I attempt to make the best banana pudding. It was a very productive day here in the Virginia mountains, and I'd like to share it with all of you. So if you're interested, I hope you'll stick around and enjoy the video. How are you all doing today? I sure hope you're all feeling happy, healthy, and blessed. I'm hoping to bring y'all some good old-fashioned homemaking motivation today, but first I need to water my flowers, berries, and vegetables. This is something I do each and every morning, unless it's raining. We finished building the water catching system on our garden shed, so it's much easier and quicker to water my vegetable garden now. I was hauling water down from the house, but now that we have the water storage tanks located right down in the garden patch, well, as long as there's been a good rain, then I have all the water I need just feet away from my garden. And we've had a lot of rain the last few weeks. My garden has really benefited from all the rain. My cabbages are getting big. I've already harvested all the romaine lettuce, and the onions are getting huge. We recently just planted cucumber seedlings that we started from seeds, and so far they look pretty good. We'll just have to wait and see how it goes. Well, alright y'all, let's get to watering, because I've got a lot of plants that need water and a messy trailer that needs cleaning. So if you're ready, it's time to get to work. If I'm being honest, I kind of feel like I cheated a bit because I bought all my plants and veggies when they were still seedlings from Lowe's. The only vegetables currently growing in my garden that I started from seeds are the cucumbers. We plan on planting squash and zucchini seeds as well as watermelon, but unfortunately most of the seedlings that I started didn't make it after we moved them from the starter cells into the 3-inch peat pots. I have a few tomato seedlings and several marigold seedlings that I still plan on planting, but so far everything you see growing was store-bought. But hey, at least I've kept them alive and everything is growing strong. We have had a few bugs eating on the collards and Brussels sprouts, but Tim sprayed them with an organic bug spray, and I haven't seen any more bugs since then. I tell you what, I really am enjoying my first time growing a garden. How about all of you gardeners out there? What's growing in your garden? The morning garden chores are all done, so now it's time to clean up this old 1975 double wide. We purchased this home as a fixer-upper and have spent the past year renovating 3 of the 5 bedrooms. We took a small break from renovating this spring to work on a few projects outdoors, including planting the garden and building a garden shed with a water collection system. We plan to get back to renovating very soon because we would like to completely renovate our middle son's room this summer. It's our goal to finish his room before he goes back to school in the fall. So we really need to get busy, but just not today. Today I'm working on cleaning up this old mobile home. Today is Monday, which is when I usually do a lot of my big cleaning, like sweeping and mopping and cleaning the bathroom. I usually take the weekends off from cleaning, so by Monday it really needs to be done. I'm going to get started here in the master bedroom. I'm going to change the sheets and make the bed. All right, well, let's get to work. I tell you what, I'm truly thankful for this bed frame. I can't believe that Tim and I went so long with our mattress on the floor. We got rid of our bed frame when we moved out of the townhouse, and our mattress has been on the floor for the past 2 years. And let me tell you what a pain in the butt that was. I'd break my back bending over making the bed or folding clothes, or even just trying to get out of the bed when it was so low to the ground was an issue. We had planned to wait until we renovated our bedroom to buy all new furniture, but I just couldn't hold off on a bed frame any longer. Well, I'll link the bed frame down in the description box. I got it from Amazon, and it was $169 including shipping. I love living here in the Virginia mountains. It's so quiet and peaceful, such a huge difference from living in Northern Virginia. The views here are breathtaking. All the trees and mountains are so beautiful, and the scenes are ever changing. I sometimes go back and watch old videos just to watch the scenery change from season to season. You know, when Tim retired, we could have moved anywhere in the world. Well, at least anywhere here in America. But I'm so thankful we decided to settle here in the mountains of Virginia. That's for sure. Well, as you can see, our living room floor is in need of repair by all the pieces of plywood laying around. They are all placed very strategically so that we don't fall through the floor. As soon as we finish our son's room, we will begin to replace the subfloor here in the living room. There are definitely pros and cons to living in a home during renovations. It's convenient because you don't have to leave your house to drive anywhere to begin work. We can just roll right out of bed and get straight to work if we wanted to. But one of the downfalls is all of the dust and debris that flies around during construction. When they were hanging the drywall, there was drywall dust covering every surface in the house. What a mess that was. Well, I tell you what, although there have been challenges to living in a construction zone, it's character building, that's for sure. We've all had to learn resilience, hard work and perseverance, also teamwork and communication. Not to mention, the boys are learning great skills, and we're turning this old trailer into our dream home. And I wouldn't change a thing. Lucky for me, it was Tim's turn to wash the last load of dishes. After I've finished putting them away, I'm going to go ahead and clean up the kitchen. I have a few morning dishes to wash, and I need to sweep, mop, clean off the counters, and take out the trash. I can't wait until we're ready to start renovating the kitchen. It's going to look so different in here once we're finished with it. It's a nice big kitchen, so it's going to be a big job renovating it. We plan to completely gut it right down to the studs in the wall. There will be brand new cabinets, an island, new appliances, and hopefully better water pressure so that we'll be able to have a dishwasher. Tim said there's a lot of work to be done on the plumbing, and he wants to install a pressure tank. I tell you what, I'll be devastated if we're not able to run a dishwasher. I know there are people who actually enjoy hand washing dishes, but not me. I miss my old dishwasher back at the townhouse, that's for sure. don't know if y'all noticed the lawnmower sitting out there in the yard through the kitchen window. It's not usually parked right there in the yard like that. Well, I broke it. I broke our new zero-turn lawnmower. Can you believe it? I ran over some barbed wire while mowing the field behind the garden patch, and it wrapped around one of the spindles and bent it. Tim has ordered a new one, so we're just waiting for it to be delivered. There is so much barbed wire all around the property, so Tim actually spent the morning outside pulling barbed wire out of the yard, so hopefully I won't run over anymore. I love mowing the grass. Growing up, I always begged my dad to let me mow the grass, but he wouldn't let me because he didn't want me to break his mower. Well, I guess he was a fortune teller, because here we are 35 years later when I finally get to mow some grass and I break the lawnmower. Can you believe it? Unbelievable. You know, since living in a construction zone, it's really taught me that I can live minimally. I really don't need anything that we've put into long-term storage. And to be honest, whenever I think about everything that we have in storage, well, it makes me anxious. There's so much stuff that we put into storage, it's unbelievable. I dread the day that we have to go through it all. I can only think of a handful of items that I'd like to have out of storage, but the rest of it can go as far as I'm concerned. I've had a house chock full of stuff, and it was so hard to keep clean, and I can tell you that living less is best. It's less stress, less time cleaning and organizing, and more money in my pocket because I'm not spending money to buy more stuff. It really has been a life changer living minimally, and I hope once all the renovations are done that I'll be able to continue living minimally. That's for sure. I'm so excited, y'all. I've harvested a ton of collards from my garden. Tim bought a ham hock to season them with, and I can't wait to cook them. I know I must sound ridiculous getting so excited about a bunch of collards, but this is a first for me. I've never grown a vegetable before, and I'm tickled pink by how well the garden is doing. But I should thank the rain for that. All the rain has really helped my garden grow. No, who I should really be thanking is the good Lord up above for allowing all my dreams to come true. I owe it all to Him, and that's for sure. It took a while, but the kitchen is finally clean. Well, clean enough. I need to clean out the fridge, but that can wait for another day. I still need to clean the bathroom, fold some laundry, and I want to make a banana pudding later this afternoon. Check out that original 1970s paneling. It was probably pretty cool back in the 70s, but it's definitely time to go. This bathroom is way overdue for an updated look, and I can't wait to get started. We plan to completely gut the bathroom and install a brand new tub, vanity, and possibly a linen closet. The toilet is already new. We purchased it as soon as we moved in. We haven't decided what we want to do with the walls just yet. It will either be drywall or beadboard. I'm leaning towards beadboard after the fiasco that we went through when we had the 3 bedrooms drywalled. It was such an unpleasant experience, and I don't want to go through that again, at least not anytime soon. That's for sure. Well, like I mentioned before, my big cleaning day is usually on Mondays. That's the day I change our sheets, I sweep, mop, vacuum, and clean the bathroom. The rest of the week I just do my best to keep the house neat and tidy. Of course I sweep and mop as needed, and I wipe down the toilets, and I try to keep the counters cleaned off. But my biggest challenge is keeping up with the dishes. Now that the boys are out of school for the summer, they will be able to help out more with kitchen cleanup and washing dishes. I know it looks like I do all the cleaning around here, but you're only seeing 1 or 2 days out of our week. My boys really don't like being on camera, and I try to respect that for them. Creating content for YouTube is my hobby, so that's why you see me and sometimes Tim doing all the work around here. That's because we're creating content to share with all of you. If I made the boys do all the cleaning all the time, then I'd have nothing to share through my videos. All that to say, don't y'all worry about me, 'cause I get plenty of help around here. It's just not on camera. We didn't actually buy this property for the home. We bought it mostly for the land and the mountain views. I mean, we knew we wanted a fixer-upper because we wanted to make a house our own, with our own touches. The mobile home met all the requirements that we wanted in a home, so it works out perfect. But what sold me was the beautiful scenery all around the property. We still have a lot of work and a long way to go until the home becomes my dream come true. But I know with all our hard work, this old mobile home will be a quaint and charming home for our family one day. And we're getting there, slowly but surely, one day at a time. I absolutely love our front porch. Whenever I'm not busy doing other things around the house, you can find me sitting out here relaxing and staring off at the mountain views, and hanging out with Mr. Milo, of course. He really is the best cat. I love when I call his name and he comes running from wherever he is in the yard. I tell you what, it's just so cute. I sure do love that cat. Yes, I do. is the best, y'all. He was at Sam's Club and saw this KitchenAid stand mixer, and he knew I'd been wanting one, so he bought it for me. That was so sweet of him. He did call me and ask me which color I wanted, so it wasn't a complete surprise when he brought it home, but I was still very happy. I've wanted a stand mixer for a very long time, and I can't wait to use it. In fact, it would be perfect to help me make the banana pudding later this afternoon. It's so pretty, y'all. I love it, and I can't wait to use it. I'm just going to run and fold a load of clothes, and then I'll be finished with my house cleaning chores. Then I plan to make some banana pudding. I haven't made banana pudding in years, so I was looking at recipes just trying to get some ideas and to refresh my memory on how to make it, and I found a recipe that calls for sweetened condensed milk and cream cheese. It was called the best banana pudding, so I thought I'd give it a try. But first, the laundry is calling my name. We made our weekly trip to the laundromat the day before, and you'll never guess what happened. We wash and dry the boys' clothes separately, and then bag them up separately to make it easier for them to fold their own clothes and to put them away. Well, somehow, after I dried the clothes and bagged them all up to leave the laundromat, when we were loading up the car, we forgot to grab the kids' bags of clothes, and they got left behind. We didn't even realize it until the next day. Tim rushed back to the laundromat to see if they were still there, but unfortunately, they were long gone. Thankfully, the boys are out of school for the summer, so there wasn't too many clothes that were missing. Just a few pairs of shorts, a couple of shirts, a pair of pajama pants, and a hoodie. So it won't be too much to replace. They'll need new clothes for school in the fall, and they have plenty of clothes to make it through the summer. I just can't believe we forgot to grab them from the laundromat. That was a rookie mistake, that's for sure. Well, y'all, I've finished with my weekly chores and the house is now nice and clean. I love when the house is clean and tidy. It's always such a good feeling. But truth be told, it won't last very long. It never does. But that's fine. That just means the house is well lived in. I can't imagine trying to keep a house spotless while having 6 people living in it. So I just do my best to try and keep it tidy throughout the week. Alright, y'all. Well, now that my chores are done, I'm going to go ahead and make that banana pudding I've been talking about. I came across a recipe that I wanted to try out. When I usually make banana pudding, I just use vanilla pudding mix, milk, whipped cream, and vanilla wafers. Well, this recipe calls for cream cheese and sweetened condensed milk, and it piqued my curiosity, so that's how I'm going to make it today. really do like my new stand mixer. I can't believe Tim finally broke down and bought one for us. Once I get familiar with using it, I'm hoping to make all kinds of goodies with it. Today we're just starting out simple. We're just creaming together some cream cheese and sweetened condensed milk in order to make a banana pudding. According to the recipe, it calls for homemade whipped cream, but all I have is Cool Whip. I sure hope Cool Whip won't mess up the recipe. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. According to foodandwine.com, banana pudding is simply an American variation of a trifle, which is a traditional English dessert with layers of custard, fruit, and sponge cake that is often topped with whipped cream. Well, however banana pudding got its name or wherever it came from, I'm just glad it exists because I sure do love a good banana pudding. Well, y'all, I've never made a banana pudding with cream cheese and sweetened condensed milk before, so I'm not too sure what the consistency should be like at this stage, but this isn't like any banana pudding I've ever made before. I wouldn't think that using Cool Whip versus whipped cream would make that much of a difference, but I'm thinking I might have messed up the recipe. I hope not, but it's not looking too good right now. Maybe after it's chilled in the fridge for a few hours, it will be a better consistency. I guess we'll just have to wait for a taste test to see how it turned out. This doesn't look good, y'all. It's been about 6 hours since I made the banana pudding, and it's been in the fridge the whole time, but for some reason it's still very liquidy. It didn't set up at all. The consistency is that of honey or even yogurt. It's very runny. I sure hope it tastes better than it looks. Nope, not good. Not good at all. The texture is all wrong, and the taste is not what I expected. I don't know where it all went wrong, but I probably won't be making a banana pudding with cream cheese or sweetened condensed milk ever again. I'll stick to my own way of making it, with vanilla pudding, Cool Whip, and Nilla wafers. Simple, easy peasy. Oh well, I guess you can't win them all. I wanted to like it, I really did. The bananas were good, and so were the Nilla wafers, but I like a pudding that is thicker and fluffier than this, and the cream cheese really didn't do it for me. It just wasn't the right flavor for the banana pudding that I'm used to. How do y'all make a banana pudding? Let me know down in the comments. Well, y'all, I guess that's about it for another video. I sure hope I was able to bring y'all some good old-fashioned homemaking motivation today. I've had a long day of cleaning, and I made a disaster out of a banana pudding, so I think I'm ready to call it a night. I'm going to kick back and relax with my pups while I read about raising some happy chickens. I've still got a lot to learn before we're ready to add some chickens to our little homestead. Well, alright, y'all. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see y'all back here real soon. I'll talk to you later. Bye, y'all.